Hi, my wonderful friends, and welcome back to reading. Today is Thursday, November 19th, and like I said, we're doing reading. If you are getting your workbook out, we are looking at pages 85 through 87 in your practice book. So, if you have your practice book with you, or you had the pages that were taken out and given to you, pages 85 through 87, one of those pages is a story that we're going to put together. It's called I'll Help with the Play. So this is part of it. This is the first page of it. So, how is it going? Are you being a leader this week? Are you being helpful in your community like we've talked about this week? I bet you are, because each and every day that we can help our community is a great day. Or just being a leader or being a good friend. That helps our community be a kind community, don't you think? So, as we get ready to start, I want to go over our vocabulary words again today and make sure that we know them and are practicing them. So, I am going to try to hold it up today and see if you can read me the vocabulary word. What word is this? It's up here in the corner. Enjoy. How that kitty wants to enjoy the sunshine, enjoying a nice pet. Enjoy. Good. Here is our next one. Kind of our theme for the week. The word is up here. Leadership. Leadership. How they are all working together. Leadership. Here's our next one. The word's up here. What word is that? Admire. Good. Admire. How we look up to somebody. We admire them. Our next one. Right there. Connections. Connections are people that we know and who can help us. Connections. And our last one of the week is rely. Rely. Rely means you can count on somebody to help you. Somebody you rely on. So, very nice job with those vocabulary words. Have you been practicing some of those sight words, some of those high frequency words that we've talked about this week? Like these words right here. Can you read these words with me? Want, all, day, her, call. Let's read them again. Want, all, day, her, call. Awesome! Can you use one of these words in a sentence? Can you make a sentence? Just say it with one of these words. Which word would you choose? Good job practicing those words. All right, we are now going to get ready to get our practice book pages out, and we're going to open it to page 85, which is your little fold-out book. So it'll look like this, and then you can fold it in half. Okay, you can fold it in half like that, and it says, I'll help with the play. So go ahead and pause me now while you take it out and fold it in half, so that way you have your story. Okay, do you have it ready? Okay, let's read it together. We're going to read this 2 times. I'm going to read it with you, and then you're going to read it again on your own, okay? Here we go. I'll help with the play. What do you think it's going to be about? I'll help with the play. What is a play? Do you know what a play is? How it's kind of like an acting, like a little show, right? Let's have a play. We can all help. Turn the page. Looks like this page number 2. Rex makes fun hats. Shep makes tops with dots. So they are helping. They're helping make a play, because if they want to make like a kind of like a movie, you got to have different things for it. So they're making pretend. They're using their imagination. Next page is page number 3. What can we do? We want to help. So they're all looking to see, how can we help? All the dogs help. They see the play. Oh, so they were the audience. They were who was watching the play. All the dogs help. They see the play. Good. Okay, I want you to go back and reread it, okay? I'm going to reread it as you reread it. Okay, pause me while you're finishing, and then come back when you're done. How did it go? Did you finish reading the story all by yourself? I am so proud of you because some of those names are a little hard, aren't they? So good job for going back and rereading because it's always more practice makes you a better reader. I'm so proud of you guys for reading at home. It's such an important deal. Okay, go ahead now and turn the page or get your next page out that has this on it. It has the dogs on the top from our story. And it says, reread all the help with the play. Well, that's what you just did. You reread it on your own. Good job. So go ahead and get this out and we're going to answer some questions together. So we are going to circle the word that answers each question. Write the word. So, number 1, it says, the story characters are what? Are they dogs or are they hats? Who are the characters? Remember, characters are people in the story. Was it dogs or was it hats? I don't really know if hats could put on a play. It was dogs. So we're going to circle dogs, and we're going to write dogs. D-O-G-S. Dogs. So this is talking about character. This is talking about setting. Where does it happen? It's talking about events. So what things are happening. Number 2 says they will do a blank. They will do a game. They will do a play. What are they setting up for? They're setting up for a play. So we're going to circle play. And we're going to write it P-L-A-Y. Play. Number 3 says, who makes the fun hats? Ooh, Shep or Rex? Ooh, sometimes you might even have to look back at your story. I have my story with me. So maybe if we can't always remember, you can, of course, go back and go look in the story. So I went to the page where I remember they were doing the picture of where they're making the shirts and the hats. Let's read it. Reread it. Rex makes fun hats. Shep makes tops with dots. Who makes fun hats? Who was the one who made fun hats? Rex makes fun hats. The story gave me the answer. Rex did. Rex. Rex. R, capital R because it's a name. E-X. Rex the dog. He was making fun hats. And the last one, I'm going to read it to you, but I want you to solve it, okay? What do the other dogs do? What did the other dogs do? They said, hey, how can we help, right? Did they see the play or did they make hats? What did those other doggies do? Did they see the play or did they make hats? I'll give you kind of a hint. Last page. If you need a hint, go back and reread the last page of that little story. What did the other dogs do? Did they see the play or did they make hats? I want you to choose and I want you to circle it and write it on the line. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for just a moment. While I show you guys, I know there's a back side to this paper. Okay, I know that there is a back side and that it looks like this. Okay, it says closed syllables. It is page 88. You do not have to do that today. So you can just put an X on it. That way, when you bring it back to school, if you bring it back to school, your teacher knows, hey, Mrs. Durham said don't do this today. They won't be doing it at school either, because it's something that we're going to cover in a little bit later, and we think that we would rather practice more some of our high frequency words and stuff, and we'll come back to this idea a little bit later when we are working on our reading a little bit more. So page 88, that looks like this. Okay, it has like the word napkin. Napkin is number 1. It is page 88. You can cross it off. We are not doing that page this week. Okay, like I said, we'll come back to it later. But where we're at right now, I don't think that we want to confuse anybody. And it's a really tricky idea. So we're going to come back to it in a little bit. So that is all I have for reading today. But what I want you to go back and do today to finish reading is I want you to go back to the stories that we have read this week. Go back to your small book. Go look at some of our words for the week, like our high frequency words or our vocabulary words in there. Go back and go read some of our stories. Go read about Nell's books, or go back and read about Thump Thump, okay? And that's what I want you to practice for today after you finish this. But for me giving a video to you, this is the end of it for today. So I will see you tomorrow for Friday. Let me know if you have any questions, but thank you for working so hard, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.